Today's video, a very quick video that I want to do for YouTube and this inspiration came to me today early in the morning, like when I was having my online class with a student. And she said, ma'am, we have reached this far, now what? I don't know, all you guys call me ma'am. I'm very happy being called Rajni, but anyway, whichever way that makes you guys feel okay. So she goes that we have reached this far and what's next? So I said, now is the time when we start looking at EVS concepts. So she's a little surprised that EVS concepts, so we've done odd one outs, we've done various things, and this is a grown-up child, like not child actually, almost an adult now, 18, 19, adolescent adult. And we started very late, like she approached me last year. So we've been working on it, and at that time the child was, I keep saying child, this person was on a one-word level. So now we've started moving forward, and now this person is able to, this autistic adult is able to, this autistic adult at this moment is now able. So yeah, okay, a little bit of distraction there. I was talking about the fact that now that we have done the odd one out, which is different, spot 5 differences, etc., and the kid is able to say it in almost close to grammatically correct sentences from like 1 year ago when we started. This autistic teen was saying just one single word. Now is conversing in 4 to 5 words independently, almost close to grammatically correct sentence. So the mother said, what next? So I said, it's time to introduce EVS concepts so that we can broaden the horizon further. So we started off. I said, okay, for his age, what is it that we can talk about? And we thought that, let's talk about the current things that are happening. And I said, okay, if we can, get him to understand that there is this microbe called a corona, and it's impacting the whole world. A lot of people have died. The minute I said a lot of people have died, she tells me, but he doesn't know death. And I'm like, okay, we're dealing with an 18, 19-year-old and the kid doesn't know death. Now again, I'm not criticizing the mother. If she knew any better, he would have known. It's just that she did not know. Okay, so not her fault at all. But what I'm saying is that with our perception of autism, of not having to of not dealing with behaviors early on, and behaviors getting rigid over the years, we also somewhere begin to believe that it is a condition where they don't have the understanding. If they cannot understand that, you cannot throw yourself on the floor, what's the point talking to him about world affairs? No, it's not like that. Behaviors have to be trained in a particular way early on so that the kid is available for the learning that you want the kid to take in. So now that this child, particular teenager, is behavior free, and we're looking at developing language, and we're doing pretty good with it, and I want to now go on to EVS, and that's the point for which I'm making this video, that what is the importance of doing these environmental concepts of awareness of EVS, you call it science or social science, is that after a point in time, how do you make the awareness bigger? And on the basis of one layer of learning will come another layer of learning. So then I said, okay, so then I said, now we can't even talk to him about the Sushant Singh Rajput case, that it was, he died due to drugs. She says, no, we can't, because he doesn't know. So then I started taking it one step lesser. So I said, does he know about human life cycle? So she says, no, that, we grow old. So that means the concept of dying naturally and dying in an accident, all of that is also gone. Dying is gone, so everything is gone. So she came up with a brilliant idea. She said, he will stomp his foot on a ant and say, mar gaya. So I said, great, so build it from there. That, just like the ant died and it will never come back again, similarly, when somebody dies, he's not going to come back again. He's finished. The story is over. Then we moved on. Okay, finish means the heart stopped working. So I said, does he know heart? She goes, no. Okay, does he know body parts? Yes, he does. Which all? Face, hands, legs. So that brought me to the, okay, so our EVS concept should be external organs and internal organs, because he knows external organs, he knows the functions of body parts. So the next one will be external organs and internal organs. So, and then I said in the internal organs, we don't have to go to spleen and gut and God knows what all. Just take 3 or 4: brain, heart, lungs, and stomach, because that's to do with eating. So if you get the lungs concept there, then corona can also come in. That, you know, people who get sick with corona, they can't breathe well with their lungs, and the problem grows and then they die or whatever. So like that. So then I said, okay, so for the first week, let's talk about, because he knows body parts, let's talk about external and internal body parts and parts of, and the functions of body parts. So heart beats and it pumps blood. So I said use YouTube, show videos. Now the fact that we are able to do this with our friend here is that there is 1 year of language building and bringing it to this level, and now we're looking at taking it forward. The purpose of this video of mine today, my dear friends, is that, you know, for younger kids, and I can't harp enough on this, that the younger a kid, the better the chances. So for younger kids, it will make a world of difference if you also do small EVS concepts. So for example, you can do what we get from plants, what we get from animals. So for a very young kid, if you are doing what we get from plants and what we get from animals, then you can say we get wood, furniture like is made out of wood, and you're talking about it. Then you're saying we get medicine. That's when you can introduce the concept of Baba Ramdev. Okay, that he's one Indian sadhu. That's where you will also explain what a sadhu is. He's not wearing a shirt and a trouser. He lives in a kutia. So see the amount of exponential growth of language because of the awareness that's coming in. Then when we have those white medicines, that's allopathy, this is homeopathy, or this is Ayurveda. Ayurveda is made from plants. So we make medicine from plants. You show tulsi patta and you say, when we are, and you know, you show honey dust and you say this medicine has been made from plants, and then you make the kid read. So you see, you can take it into any direction. When it comes to the child being able to interact and tell, the child will put things in the right perspective, okay, and be able to say. The fact is that place in there is primarily vacant, empty, because we have left with 2 friends and they have not been able to build it to that level that they can, out of their own environment, learn to build it. So if that is not happening, my humble request is, let's start doing it ourselves. Small things. And just like in my previous comprehension video, I had shared some worksheets here on the YouTube to show you how you can do. The bunny had a crash story. Similarly, what you can do is you can make the functions of body parts, plants, parts of plants. You can make what we get from plants, what we get from animals. You can create worksheets in the same manner. There's a picture and there's some text and there are some questions underneath. I don't have a ready-made right now. I am planning very soon to start the EVS batch. It's just that I'm running too short on time, but I'm planning, and when I come up with the EVS program, the Zoom classes for children, I will be able to show you exact worksheets. For now, you can look at the comprehension worksheets from my previous YouTube video, and on the similar lines, you can create worksheets for your language, EVS concepts. And if you're doing language development side by side, then you can always ask the kid and the family members to sit, or maybe on a Zoom class, connect the kid with, Dadi, Nani, or whoever, and say, now he will tell you about benefits of plants, or the whatever we get from trees, or whatever we get from farm animals, and that gives the child the confidence. You created a stage, the child is talking, so much can happen. So start with EVS concepts, small concepts. Don't go too much. Like another online student of mine, she said, my 3rd standard kiddo is being taught lungs and the various, I don't know about those names, okay, so whatever the veins and everything and every detail, I said modify curriculum. Learning lungs is great, but you don't have to go to right to the this is a ventricle. I don't even know if ventricles are there in lungs, so please forgive my ignorance. What I'm trying to say is drop the technical details. Let those be for other kids if kids want to do it. For my kid, basically those are internal organs. My kid needs to know if they function well, I breathe well, I stay away from asthma. If I have asthma, then that means they're not functioning to their fullest, I need a pump. That kind of language will help them. So modify it accordingly, but do work on EVS. EVS concepts are of paramount importance in the growth and development of expressive language skills and overall awareness of a kid on the autism spectrum. On that note, thank you so much. Here's Rajni Gurpreet signing off. May each kid win.